live in the house. I am here. Um, got some exciting stuff going on tonight, so we're gonna wait for people to jump on, talk about all this. Gonna clean up a little bit while we wait for everybody to jump on. Cause I have one hell of a mess going on in here. Kind of made a mess in here. Yeah, it's just garbage. The mess was my own fault. Nobody else's but mine. I made a mess. Okay, that's gotta get made still. Alright. See if we can get that plug in. I can get my microphone on, and then you guys can hear me better. Maybe. I can get this to go in there. There we go. Now you guys can probably hear me better. Hi, Mark. We got some exciting stuff going on tonight in the shop. I'm so excited. Doing good. I literally just got off work, so bear with me. Trying to get a few things cleaned up so that we can do our little exciting thing that I got going on. I'm beyond stoked for this, but I have one hell of a mess going on. Mess of my own doing. I mean, I did it to myself. I stayed out here on Monday, I think it was. I was out here. E-dub! Wait till you see what I got, E-dub. I'm excited. I'm stoked. I'm going to probably want to spend my whole night out here and never go in the house, which I guess would be okay. Because the husband's not home anyway. Husband is gone. He's on a tow to Denver. So, yeah, I'll be by myself for the night. So I figure since I'm by myself, come out here to the shop and play with a few things. We got a new toy. This is not it. This is my old toy. That's my chainsaw, y'all. I do have to move it out of the way, though. I do. What's everybody been up to today? It's been hot as tar. My shop is very, very hot right now. I need to open up my other door. Get some air movement through here. Might help cool it off if I get some air moving through here because it's warm. Well, it says it's 95 degrees in my shop right now. So maybe if we get it opened up, it'll cool off. Sweating to death at work. Yeah, I was too. It was hot today. It was very warm today for some reason. Did you guys see the new things I made? I got one more to still do. I've got to get finished for the night. These are the newest ones I did. I did the cowboy and the boots to go along with the Indians. And we have one more cowboy that we've got done that he needs to be painted. I'll get him done. Had to recarve him. He wasn't deep enough and it looked weird. So I got to get this one painted. I got to get all of these varnished. We have a show on Saturday. I am trying to get everything done. Hi, Matthew. Trying to get everything done. So these got to get varnished and they've got to get their hanger, doohickey, McBobber things on the back of these. I've got some other special pieces that I'm waiting to show everybody on Saturday. So Saturday, when I'm at the show, I will actually go live here on YouTube at the show to show you guys all the new things that I did. Oh, darn it. A lot of people are having that problem. And I'm not sure why. There's some of them that, like, I can get a bazillion comments. There's others I can get like 1 or 2 comments and it stops the comments. I don't understand. Welcome to YouTube. So, do you guys want to see what's so fun and exciting for the night? So, I know during my live the other day, I was telling you guys that I am going to retire Black Betty here. I'm going to retire little Miss Black Betty that was made in the Stone Age. Because She's old, she's gray, she's very decrepit and barely runs anymore and goes through saw blades like crazy. And a lot of it is because her tensioner back here will not stay. And it's just because she's so old and worn out. So tonight, we're getting rid of Black Betty. Black Betty is going away. And then I'll show you guys what we're replacing Black Betty with. So we're going to get her off of here for Black Betty. I'll probably keep her around just in case. Because, I mean, if I need her, I got her. Or if I... Oh, yeah. I forgot. It's screwed down. Because Black Betty likes to walk away. So we have to unscrew Black Betty here. She does walk across the whole table. She will end up all the way over here if I don't bolt her down. So, yeah, I have her bolted down. And, of course, that one is not coming out. I don't know why. Maybe I'll get it out. Maybe. Yeah. Yes, I am. I do. So I do carpentry, but I do wood carvings. That's what I do. I love doing these, and I have to have my scroll saw to do them. But poor Black Betty here, I think she's probably 3 times my age. I'm not real sure. I just know she's very, very old, very decrepit. So everybody, let's say bye-bye, Black Betty. Maybe if I can pick her up. She's so old, she's heavy. She's a chunky monkey. Okay, we're going to set Black Betty right over there. So, now that we've got rid of Black Betty, we got a bare spot. We got to fill up this bare spot. I don't want a bare spot on my table here. Clean off the table. And let me introduce you guys to Miss Reba. Oh, we got Red Reba here. She is my brand new scroll saw that we got. Super stoked. She's got all the bells and whistles. She's got the little light on her. She's got the blower doohickey, and then she's got the guard here to help so that the wood doesn't jump and everything. She's got like speed control, like it. This woman, Reba, is fine. I have not ran Reba yet. Let's just hope that Reba runs. Yeah, I spoiled myself with this one. I figured I deserve it. I have used Black Betty for a couple years. It's time to have something a little nicer than Black Betty. Yes, she did. And I love the red. I mean, that just... Well, let's see if Reba dances or not. We're going to turn her on. Let's see what Reba does. Oh, well, can you even hear her? I can't even hear Reba running. Oh, my goodness. She's so quiet compared to Black Betty. I like the speed control. That's really cool. And then, is it blowing air? I think so. Guess there's one way to tell. Yeah, it's blowing air. Black Betty's making some noise, or Reba's making noise here. Not sure what that noise is about, but oh, I think it's because this is loose and just going everywhere and just walking around hitting that. Okay, so we kind of have to know the width of our wood to set that right. Oh, well, that's a little janky. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I don't want it too tight, but I don't want it to be able to jump on me either. Want it a little bit loose. Let's tighten that baby down there. That way I can still kind of move it, but it won't jump so bad on me. Like that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I might be in some trouble. I do like this part of it so that it doesn't like blow all the dirt in my face. I kind of like that little guard there in the front. We'll see how well it works as I use it, but I kind of like her. She's kind of fancy like. And we do have some more cutouts to do. Well, if I know where I put them. Oh, I know. Okay. So we have more of these to do. I've got that little cowboy I got to get cut out. Then I have everybody's favorite cowboy. So yeah, this one's going to have to get done for the show. And then I have my all-time favorite. I've got my Highland cow. Hello, everybody. My goodness. Everybody's in here tonight. So I kind of want to see how Black Betty is. First, I got to probably check that. Oh, yeah. She's a tidy. They're for carving. They'll be cut out like this and carved. Yep. Kind of show you how I do it. Gosh, I don't know if I should do this or not. Kind of scared, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of scared to do this. Hopefully, this will work good. It's so quiet. Oh! Are the teeth facing the right way? Yep, they are. Okay. Gosh, dang, that's quiet. I don't know what to do with something so quiet, y'all. I'm so used to Black Betty who, like, screams. Do I have my bass tight? Because it sounds like it's just vibrating. Oh, well, I'll be dipped in sheep pooey. It's blowing stuff out at me right here. That's wicked cool. Kind of like that. It's got a shooter spout there. I like that. Let's see if I can go around a thing very well. Wonder if I should turn that down a bit. Nope. I think we have to have it up. I don't know. Well, she cuts nice, y'all. She cuts really nice and smooth. So I don't know. This could be a good thing. And she's not really walking. She's not dancing or walking. That's a good thing. That was my biggest worry, was that she was going to dance. Might even bring the guard back down to nicely rest on the piece. So that it doesn't jump as bad. Kind of like it. What do you guys think? I think Reba is going to be a good addition to the shop, y'all. I really do. Because she could be fun. Thank you. I have been wanting a new one, and I I debated. I was like, oh, no, nope, nope, nope. And I bit the bullet and decided I'm just getting one. Might as well, right? I mean, I do so many of these that I need to have them. I just need to. Yeah, no walking is so nice because it walked a lot. Right? Can't really race them. I saw that. That looks like a wicked tool. I do have a new tool. Well, okay. I got a tool that's going to be coming to my shop as soon as that darn car is out of here. I have a tool that will be coming here to be housed here that I can use. It is not a new tool. It's new to me. I have never used it. In fact, I've never even seen it set up. I don't really even know what it is. I see it in my husband's workshop all the time. Now, he has a whole different shop. Yeah, that's how Black Betty was. She danced everywhere, so it was time to get a new one. And I couldn't hear myself think over her. She screamed so bad. But yeah, once this car is out, I've got a place over there that I'm going to put this new tool. He says it's a reciprocating saw, which I'm not sure what that is. I'm really not sure what a reciprocating saw is, but if you do woodwork, and I'm guessing it's a saw, you got to have it, right? That's my theory. My neighbors are thinking I'm strange sitting out here talking to my phone. It's a sawzall. It's a one of these. This is a sawzall, but this is on a big old stand and has like a big old thing. I don't know what it is. Once I get it, y'all, you'll have to see. But yeah, this is, to me, this is a sawzall, and he called it a reciprocators. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is, but it's on a big stand, and it's got a really big blade to it. No, it's got the round blade. So I don't know. That's what he calls it, is that. So I don't know what it is. I can't wait to get it here because I really want to see it because I see the stand all the time. Hi, John. And so I want to see what this tool is. And it's old. It's an older tool. I don't, his father got it at like an auction at some time. So yeah. Oh, I know. I can't wait to see it. I almost got myself a lathe. But I opted not to. Not until I get my shop more to be mine. But I also don't know if I want a lathe because I don't know what I would do with it. If I want something round, I go grab a goddamn twig. It's already round. So I don't know what I would do with the lathe. I'm not sure that I could do much with it. I might be able to. Man, I got the hiccups, y'all. I might be able to. I might not be able to. I don't know. My stepson uses a lathe all the time. Yeah. Them are the kinds I like to find. Is like some of the old ones. Hey, that might be it. It's big on a stand and it has a big part that's super heavy. I bet you that might be what that is. And I don't know what that does either. So it'd be kind of fun to play with because I'm not sure what a radial arm saw does either, other than does it just go, I don't know. No clue. I have none. I kind of learn the tools as I. Oh, so it goes rather than like my chop saw that just goes boom, boom, boom. It'll actually go zoom. That'd be. Oh, that. So that means I could take one of. I bet you with that I could take one of these logs. They're like this, and go shoot right through that thing. Wouldn't I? I could just zoop it, and it'd be my own live edge wood. Maybe. I don't know. Now I want it down here. If I can do that, I want it here now. Because y'all, this is what I did. I wanted the front part of this log, so I used the chainsaw and cut it. Because I didn't know, oh, that might get dangerous. Okay, I'd be better off with the chainsaw like I did. Because see, I did. Can't show you guys what it is. It's top secret. I can show you kind of what I did. I cut it in half. Like I wanted this top part, this part over here, and I just used the chainsaw and cut it. Well, I have no depth perception. Me and an axe, I tend to miss the wood and hit the ground or anything else that's around because I don't know what I'm hitting. I'm horrible. I can't show you guys what that thing is, but that's what I used with chainsaw. Hi, Artsy. Yeah, because see, I was going to take it. It's going to take this log, and I was going to move it this way a little bit and then chainsaw it again and get live edge wood. And I don't know what I'd do with it, but it would be live edge wood. And then just keep re-screwing it till I can't screw it no more and cut. It was my theory. I don't know if it'll ever work. But, I don't know, should we keep cutting on our cowboy? Our gnarly cowboy? Yeah, I love his face. This one's face is just like so fun. I can't wait to do this one. We do still have this one to paint too. So, yeah. This one was a lot of fun. He was like my fun one. He was my happy little boy. My happy cowboy in my boots. Gotta have boots. So, yeah, we've been cutting this because look. For all of those, like artsy them guys who weren't in here, we got rid of Black Betty. And we got Reba. Thank you, Matthew. Yep, we finally decided to retire old Black Betty. And we got Reba. She's nice and quiet. She even has a light on her, which is kind of cool. I could be out here in the middle of midnight and nobody would even know I'm here. Well, my husband might, but he'd have to look for me first. I could be out here forever at night and then just get a few hours of sleep and go back to work. I could do that. Wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. Okay, let's see what this does. I love the light. Reminds me of that song Blinded by the Light. I know. I don't know why it sounds so rough. Away. I don't know what's vibrating down there that sounds so. Oh, you guys see that? Reba is moving. Maybe it's this thing making so much noise. I don't know. I'm just going to keep cutting. Now, it doesn't seem like this one cuts quite as fast as Black Betty over there. Reba, where are you going? I see her. She's walking away. Oh, it's winter there. That's not fun. I don't like winter time. What in the tarnations is vibrating and making that noise? Driving me crazy. Okay, something is wrong. Oh, maybe it's this thing. Maybe I need to take. Well, I don't think that middle part. Well, it does come out. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe this thing's wrong. Maybe it needs to be this way. No. Maybe this way? No. I don't know, y'all. This thing keeps sounding like it's hitting this. Maybe there's something underneath there. I don't think so. Nothing's nice and tight. I don't. Oops. Don't know. Maybe I go. Just don't think it goes that way because it just seems to be hitting. That way it really hits. Yeah. I don't know. Guess I'll put it back in there the way it was, and that's probably what it is it's hitting that thing. Maybe I need to just cut that little part out. Maybe so. I don't know. That thing's making noise and I don't like it. But we'll just keep going. She's so quiet running though. This is kind of a slow process, y'all. why it keeps jumping like that. Not real sure, but it does jump once in a while. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It kind of sounds a little janky. I'm not sure why. I don't know what's going on there. Something is. Just doesn't quite sound right. Sounds cool, but not right. And I'm not sure why. I don't know what these parts. Oh, hell. Something just fell. I don't know. Did you guys hear that? Something fell in my shop. Not sure what it was or why it fell, but it did. Something fell. Who knows? It does make a beautiful cut though. Like it's a very easy. I know I do. I know I do. I know I've got ghosts. I mean, I don't understand why they think it's fun to play in my shop. But yes, something totally fell, but there's nothing that fell. If that makes any sense. There's nothing out of place over there. But I heard it. So I don't know what the hell. Casper's over here just making all kinds of noises in my garage, trying to keep me on my toes, I guess. I don't know. Not real sure. But yeah, so you guys will have to tune in on Saturday. There's a show on our main street. Well, it probably was. She's probably gonna come cut off my ankle. We've got a show, like a craft show thingy, McJigger. And oh, I gotta fly on my eyeball. I'll be down there, and I've got new projects that I haven't even showed you guys that I'm not going to show you guys till Saturday. So you guys have to tune in Saturday to see these projects because they're so awesome. They are very awesome, if I must say so myself. I've got varnishing to do tonight. I got painting to do tonight because I got to varnish some of the new pieces. And I got to get some painting done, get some of these cut out and painted. Tonight, tomorrow night, and Friday night, I've got to get all that done. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for this show. I haven't done a show in almost 2 years. I haven't done a craft show. Mainly because I've had my stuff in the store. I haven't had to do craft shows. This one I want to do. It is on our main street, and I think it's a very awesome thing that they're doing for Pioneer Days on our main street. And I want to get some of the new stuff out that I've been doing because I think it's going to be cool. Oh, you will. I will be live, and you will see everything that I have. I'm super stoked. I'm not going to have a whole lot. Usually I have like 3 whole tables full and just tons and tons of stuff. I've kind of minimalized it for this one. I am not going to the shop to get all my stuff out of the shop. I'm leaving it there, and I'm just taking new stuff that I have been making here lately. So it'll be all new stuff that nobody has seen. I mean, you guys have seen my carvings, these, but you haven't seen the other parts. I really hope so. I really, really hope so. I used my imagination on some of these pieces. And it's pieces I'd want in my house, so I made them. And who knows? I might go live tomorrow and make one of them just to show you guys because it's pretty awesome. And it's one that I have not made yet because the ones I have made, I'm not going to show you guys till Saturday. But there are some other ones that I do want to make. That you guys have already seen me kind of make in my house. So, yeah. Hi, Jim. So yeah, I'm stoked to do this. I'm stoked to be using Reba. I think that's going to be a lot of fun for the night. Get these guys cut out and get carved. It doesn't take me long to carve them. Woodchucker, hello, hello. So look, Woodchucker. I got rid of Black Betty and I got Reba. She's my new girl saw. I love Reba. She's nice and quiet for the ish most part because we have more of these cowboys to cut out. I started cutting this dude out. We have more of these to do because I got that one done. He's kind of a grumpy old cuss. Got my boots done because these boots are made for walking, and I got my fun cowboy. We got our angry man. We got our sharpshooter here. I can't wait to do the sharpshooter. He's going to be a lot of fun. And then there's me. I have to have my Highland cow. This one is actually for me because I want the Highland cow in my house because, well, I love my cows. Cows. Gotta love the cows. So I got a lot of that stuff to do tonight and tomorrow and Friday and get all my stuff varnished and everything and ready for the show. So, yes, Woodchucker, Saturday morning, you'll have to tune in. I will be live from our main street here in town. And, yeah, I can't wait. We got a show up on our main street. It's called Pioneer Days. We're going to be doing a show up there, craft show. Be all set up. Of course, everybody will know me because everybody in town always knows to look for the pink tent with the pink tablecloths. Everything is pink because that's just me. I am pink. I think if I had my way, my shop here would be pink too, but I'm just not feeling that ambitious yet. Maybe this winter when it's cooler, I don't know. You never know. I might not either. Might just leave it this way because then I don't have to worry about if you can see if it's wood or not. Wood and crap on the walls. But yes, and we have a lot of other new projects we have been doing that will be showing on Saturday to you guys. And been using the chainsaw quite a bit. Yes, gotta love the pink. And been using the chainsaw on quite a few of these new pieces that I've been doing. Which I'm loving. I love having the chips fly at me. I just think that's just like the best part of having a chainsaw. Oh, my husband came in the other day. My whole floor was covered in dust and debris and stuff. And he's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm in heaven." I was barefooted walking around in it. It's just the best part of it. Amy Jo loves pink. I thought she liked green. I thought green was like her favorite color. I could be wrong. Oh, yes, I am careful with the chainsaw. Of course, it's electric, so it shuts itself off a lot of the time. But I'm very careful with it. I make sure my stuff's screwed down, or that if it is there and I'm cutting the blocks, I'm far enough away that I don't go shapoop right through a leg because my boss told me not to show up at work missing a leg. And that if I called off because I cut my leg off, that wasn't an excuse. So I can't cut a leg off. So, and I've used a chainsaw many, many times before. Growing up in North Dakota, we always cut our own firewood and stuff. So I've used a chainsaw before, knowing what I do with that. I'm not as scared of it. There's not much I am scared of. I love the electric one. I like the fact that I don't have to try to pull. Yes, she likes green and hates pink. Yes. Which that's okay. Because I like pink and I hate green. So we're opposite each other. We really are. I was gonna get a battery operated one, but then I heard like they don't have the power and they don't last as long charge wise. So I opted not to because I can be out here for hours using the chainsaw, just making stupid shit. And most of the time it's just making wood chips. I'm just like shh and making wood chips. I can't make nothing on a log. I still have not figured out how to carve with it. Although you'd think being a whittler, I would learn how to carve. But like, I don't know if you guys have seen my carving. It's sad. It's supposed to be a gnome. It does not look much like a gnome. So this was my attempt, and that's yep. I don't know. As good as it got. I don't know what to do with him. So that was my attempt at carving. Oh yeah. Yes, I do have to start somewhere, and this is where I started, and then I decided to attempt a bear. Because everybody does the bears, they make it look so easy. Well, that's as far as I got. And this piece is so darn heavy. I'm thinking that's probably why I didn't go any further, because it's heavy and hard. So my bear has ears. That's all he has. He has nothing else yet. So eventually I'll figure out how to finish him, because he's a very hard wood and this was not fun to carve. Hopefully I'll look through my wood pile, find some softer wood than that one to use, and maybe make something that way, because yeah, that one, it took everything I had. Of course, that was the one I was using the 18-inch bar on also, and now I got a dot size bar now, so I can do it a lot better. Having a dot size bar rather than King Kong, I don't have much control of King Kong. This is perfect for me. I don't need anything much bigger than that. I've done pretty good with that. I've cut some pretty good logs with that one already. Just gotta know how to cut it. But yeah. So anyway, I wanted to come on and show you guys. Yes, it's that size. Reminds me of that song, It's All Right to Be Itty Bitty. Because that's my chainsaw. It's itty bitty, but it gets the job done. It damn sure does that. And you guys will see that on Saturday. It gets the job done. It does amazing. I love it. Plus, very easy to sharpen, not so many teeth. That's the best part. I don't have to take hours and hours. It's like, and I'm done. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to get busy varnishing things. But can I get a carving bar that's that tiny? Because most of them that I've seen you guys have is like big, and I don't do well with big. I want it tiny. Do they make them small like that? Like the 8-inch carving bar? I mean, because this one, I mean, it's almost like a carving bar. Not quite. It has the smoky things at the end, so I know it's not a carving bar. I don't know if they make the small carving bars. I don't know if I could handle anything big. Yay! I'll have to try one. Now I just gotta figure out what kind to get for that. I think, can you just use anything? Jordy has one? A stork victim? Stroke victim. Oh my god. Well, mine has a head. That's all he's got. I'm not figuring out the arm thing. Yeah, and you would think, being a whittler, like, I can whittle a bear in like no time at all. Arms, everything. The chainsaw's the same. So why not be able to do it, other than the fact that my brain's not wrapping around it for some reason. And I should just be able to do the stop cuts like I do my Whittling, right? Because like, you make the stop cut, you go down and go up, you got your arm. Or you got your whatever, and for some reason, my brain doesn't like it. Maybe I don't know if it's because the log is round and it should be square, because that's what I work with all the time, square rather than round. Maybe I need to make the log square to start with, and I'd be able to do it better. I don't know. I will get it figured out eventually, though. Yes, it does. Actually, and my dremeling, I have no problem with. It's and my whittling I do great with. It's I don't know if it's because I have to use both hands. I have ADHD, so sometimes there's things that don't work in my brain the way most people would think they should. And it might be because the log is round and it needs to be square. I don't know. I got to figure it out, which after this show on Saturday, I have another one coming up September 6th at the fairgrounds, which is like 2 blocks from my house. So I've got to go to that one. I've got that show coming up on the 6th. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Caleb. Yes, if I get stuck, I'll let you know because I'm trying to work it in my brain. I watch a lot of Kyle Hall. I watch a lot of Woodchucker. I watch Kyle Hall. I watch Bear. Um, and there's another dude, and I can't think of his name. Um, gosh, I can't think of his name. Um, but yeah, we got that show coming up at the fairgrounds, and after that, then I am really going to put my head into. I am going to carve with this darn chainsaw. I'm going to make something that looks normal. That is my goal. After I get done with the show on the 6th, I don't have another one until September, probably October or November. Yes, I do watch Jordy Johnson once in a while. Every time I catch him, I catch more of the Dremel. Yeah, it does take practice, and I'm willing to do it. I want to get these shows out of the way. And the only reason why I'm doing the shows, I usually wouldn't do a show. I just go put my stuff in the store and sell it. But where I'm starting with the chainsaw carving and doing chainsaw work, I want to get it out there. That's what I'm doing because there's nobody else in town that I know of that does it. Later, Caleb. Thank you so much. Love you. So much stuff out here that I could learn, but there's nobody in town that does it, I don't think. So I want to be unique. I'm a unicorn. I like to be unique. So that's why I'm doing it. And I know for darn sure there's not a female chainsaw carver out here. And that's going to be me. That is my goal. I will be the one covering up every tree in town. Any tree that falls down, call the dot. She'll make it party. That's what I'm going to do. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off here. I got to get some stuff done before it gets dark outside and everything else. So I'm going to jump off here. Stay tuned as I will be putting up shorts of the things that are getting done, minus the surprises for Saturday, because you guys are going to have to tune in on Saturday. We're going to go play with Reba a little bit, get some things done. Yes, I will. I've got the guns for it. I can do it. So I'm going to jump off here, guys. Anyway, you guys have a great night. Love you. Dot out.